Say hello. No. Something's distracting him. What are you looking at? What are you looking at? Say hello. Welcome back to our YouTube channel. I'm Raya, this is Archer, and we're going to be cooking some healthy treats for you guys today that are really good for your kids, but also can be really good for you adults too. Today we're going to be making two different types of muffins. So we're going to be making a blueberry muffin, and I'm actually going to be using protein in this recipe, so if you don't feel comfortable giving your kids a recipe with protein powder in it, there's so many good ones these days, by the way, but if you don't want to, that is totally fine. You can actually just fully cut out the protein powder and add extra flour. And our other flavor is going to be a healthy chocolate muffin, and we're going to be adding some grated veggies into this, and you won't even know it's in there. Your kids will not even be able to tell. This is something that you can make with your kids or without your kids. They're super quick, super easy. So Archie's going to be helping me in the kitchen today, and let's get started. Let's get it started in here. It's been measuring out the ingredients, and this is such a simple method. All we're going to be doing is mixing together our dry ingredients and also mixing together our wet ingredients separately, and then putting them together and then adding in our blueberries. So our dry ingredients, we have flour, we have protein powder, but you can replace this protein powder for more flour if you do not feel comfortable giving this recipe to your kids. I just absolutely love adding protein powder in baked goods, so that is totally up to you. It seriously works out so amazing. Without the protein powder, just added flour. So I'll write that in the description box below, and all the quantities are in there as well. We've got baking powder, and we've also got coconut sugar. As I said in my first episode of this series, in regards to the sweeteners, I did go into depth about what kind of ones I would personally recommend. A little bit of salt. In our wet ingredients, we've got milk and protein yogurt here, so it's just like a protein plain yogurt. You can just use the normal Greek yogurt if you prefer. I'm gonna crack a couple of eggs in, and I've also melted some butter, which I'm gonna add in there. For dairy-free alternatives, check the description box as well, because this can be made to suit so many different dietary requirements. To add it to my patty pans. My oven is preheated to 170 degrees, and while I cook these, I'm going to make up the mixture for my chocolate ones, which I'm super excited for. Fill them all up so that they're all fairly even. We're just gonna bake them, and I think I'm actually gonna give this one a feed because, are you hungry? Are you hungry? I think he's trying to tell me that he's hungry. So I'm gonna give him a feed while these cook, and then I'll get onto the chocolate ones. Okay, now onto our chocolate muffins. I didn't end up feeding this little fellow, did I? He seemed fine, so I might feed him if it gets a little bit grizzly, but we'll see how we go. I've got some ingredients here in the mixer. I'm gonna use an electric mixer for this one. So I've got butter and your sugar alternative. I'm actually using half coconut sugar, half stevia, so you can use whatever you like there. I've got some other dry ingredients in this bowl. I've just reused my bowl that I had before because seriously, what's the point of washing up all the time? This is not very aesthetic, and I don't really mind because we're gonna be cooking with kids here, and I make a mess, the kids make a mess. Let's just reuse the bowl. So in here I've got flour. I'm using gluten-free flour again. I've got cacao powder. I've also got some protein powder, but again, you can just replace that for extra flour if you prefer. There's baking powder and salt in here as well. And then in this one, we've got our milk and our yogurt. So I'm gonna put in the description box all the quantities. At the end, we're gonna end up mixing in some grated carrot and grated zucchini into these chocolate muffins. Like, can you believe it? Can you believe it, Archer? Can you believe it? Hey, yum. So first we're gonna cream together the butter and the sugar. We're gonna cream that in with the electric mixer. And then we're also gonna add in some eggs. How did I forget about the eggs? We're then gonna add in a couple of eggs, mix it again, and then we'll add in our yogurt and our milk, mix it again, and then we'll fold in our dry ingredients and then grate in our zucchini and carrot at the end. So that's gonna be the order of events for today. The rest of the dry ingredients into the big bowl. Look at the zucchini, wow. I've actually decided to squeeze out some of the liquid from the zucchini. There. Oh, are you hungry now? Yum, they look and smell amazing. I'm decided I'm gonna add some chocolate chips into this just to bring out an even richer kind of chocolate flavor. All right, let's bake. Let's bake. Woohoo! So this one had a feed and a sleep in the meantime, and then look at the camera. He He decided to do a big poo. It went all over him, didn't it? It exploded, didn't it? So we had to change you. So now we're all changed. And our muffins are done and we're ready. So these muffins, seriously, guys, you don't understand. They are so good. Like, I reckon all you adults will love them just as much as the kids. I'm going to actually show you what it looks like on the inside. I'm going to try to show you. Oh, all right, look at this. Yum. Delicious. Like, it's so moist and delicious in there, even with the protein powder. And if you don't even have the protein powder, then it's going to be even nicer. So let's give it a little bit of a taste test. Yum. All right. Oh, guys. So you can see little tiny bits of the grated zucchini, but I mean, what kids are going to know that that's zucchini and carrot? Seriously, look at the middle of that muffin. It is so nice. I really feel like the veggies actually help keep it moist. I don't like that word, but you know, it's the only way to describe it. Yummy. You can eat these one day. All of the recipes are in the description box below. Make sure you do subscribe to our channel because I've got so many more of these style videos coming out. So this whole series is all about kids, cooking kids treats, right? So I want to try and make them so they fit different kind of dietary requirements, so they're like nut-free for school and just so that they're nice and delicious for the kids. Hey, yeah, so it doesn't give them heaps of energy like sugar does and then takes all the energy away real quick. No, we don't want that. We don't want those energy crashes, do we? No. And also treats that you guys can eat as well. Make sure you do subscribe, comment below if you make them because I would love to know. We'd love to know, wouldn't we? We would love to know. Yeah, you reckon? Do we want to know if people make them? And I shall see you next time. The next video will be coming in a couple of weeks, I assume, but I'm not putting a date on it. No pressure, no expectations, because it also depends on how you are, doesn't it? Yeah, I'm enjoying this little quiet newborn season, so I'm just bringing out videos when I'm ready to do so. It takes me a little bit extra to edit, but it's all worth it. You're all worth it. You're all worth it. Enjoy your muffins, guys. See you next time. Say bye. Bye.